Thrand here, and I'm here with a very special blade, one that's got hundreds of thousands of views from Nepal and from India, believe it or not. It's the true blade of the Gurkha warrior. It's the Kukri. Proud to bring it back and have a redemption test for it on our analog Ballistic Gel Head. It has a very good edge. It's razor sharp. It came that way. You can get these from Medieval Shop Australia. But I'd like to thank everybody for giving us such a great, I guess, late turnout, because the video came out years ago and it got some views, but it wasn't as big as it is now. And since we have all these viewers from Nepal and all the wonderful comments, I felt like back in the day when I had made the analog ballistics gel heads, we started making them for the channel, they were very, very primitive. Our new heads, this is like what I call like a Mark V head or something. I've gone through so many different versions. This one has the actual analog jaw. It has the artery in the neck. It has the vertebrae in the spine. It has a much better spine that actually behaves like a spine. The head's much more sturdy and doesn't have a spine that gives like some kind of jello or something. So the blade really didn't get to put out its true potential in the test that we did last time. Although it has surprised and amazed us over and over again how well it cuts through gambeson. And for a blade its size, it compares to swords that are much bigger. So yes, I believe that there is a reason why this is a very famous blade in Nepal and around those regions, because it was made that way because of the design. It works extremely well. It's designed to cut through almost anything. That's what we discovered is not just it's not really a thruster as much as it is the best cutter. It can cut through things that other blades have to thrust through. They don't have the cutting through. So let's go ahead and start today, and we're going to go ahead and see what we can do with this head and see how much more devastating this blade truly can be on a true head if it's made like a true analog of a human head. So let's get going. Okay, we'll start off our first cut using an action that you see in a lot of the Gurkha farms and stuff, where you get a little spin and then swing to get power behind the blade. So we'll see how that works. It's just a theory, because I know that the blade has a lot of heft, and I think that will help increase the damage in some way. Now, if anybody saw that, we have cut completely into the skull, much more devastatingly than we did in any of the other videos. That is nasty. That means that would take the side of your head clean open all the way through. I don't know how well you can see this because it's coming out the back side and it's going to split all the way in. Much more devastating than the video. A lot more blood. I don't know how well that actually helped me, but it did feel really good when I went to cut to have that big wind up in there. Yes, I've seen that in some of their exhibitions and stuff recently, so thought I would throw that in. And yes, it has that feel where the little bit of, you can kind of get a little bit of power that way to help the blade do its job. All right, I'm going to try a shot on this side over here. I think we're getting what we wanted out of this blade. This is what we really wanted to see in the first one that didn't quite come through. It's very much, although a blade that can cut, very much like hitting with an axe or something, not power you get. This man is dead. Both hits were kills, and this is extreme. Let's go ahead and try something different. Because, I mean, I would try to take the entire top of the cap off, which I think is possible. I might do that in a second. I'm thinking let's aim for the jaw one time and see what we do just hitting a man in the jaw. Oh. Clean through the jaw. That was just like clean through. The jaw is not easy to cut. I'm extremely impressed. One side of the jaw is cleft completely through. This man would be missing teeth and his entire jaw would be shattered. And cut, actually technically cut, that's a clean cut. Okay, I'm thinking maybe let's do something a little different. Now we've done the jaw, I'm going to say let's come through the top and see what happens. I'm going to give it a little bit of oomph and swing it through. Oh! We took a nice slice out of the top of the skull. I mean, I literally took part of the skull off, and it went flying out that way. So yes, this would definitely relieve the pressure from the brain. The fluid would be running out. If you didn't take part of the brain with it, the man would be unconscious instantly and die quickly. So yes, I think the blade is exceptionally damaging. This is extreme. For something this size, this stuff it takes a sword to do. Can't resist, but maybe put one right across the top of the skull and see what it does. Oof! Other than pulling it straight up, we got another cleft all the way into the skull. And I mean, that is deep. We got it all the way into the nose. This is nasty. And through our actual jaw into the head. So this blade is devastating. The kind of stuff we're seeing here. And yes, the only blood I got on my hand was from touching it. This is actually keeping blood from dripping back onto my hand. I don't know if anybody can see this, but the little thing is actually doing its job. And it's dripping off to the ground. I am very impressed with that. Maybe there is some thought into the actual idea here that it may keep blood from the actual hand. Now, I would say we're going to try our artery that's right in this area and see how easy it cuts through it. I'm not going to do some extreme cut. I'm just going to do enough to try to cut through that artery, and that's it. We just want to take it through. That's it. Just a little. Oh. I would say we got a cut clean through the artery. We don't have the arterial pressure we normally would, but that is a complete sever. I'm going to pull it out of the neck just to show it. It went clean through our artery. So that man would be dead and all the tendons would be cut in the neck. We would have that going on right there. So we've got a good performance from this blade. I think what I'm going to go for now is the decap. I'm going to try to take the head completely off. Just come straight through and see what happens. Oh! Oh! See what happened? We've shattered our spine. The spine's shattered. The only thing that's holding our head is a little sliver of bone and some actual gel. Let's go ahead and try hitting that up one more time. Oh! We cut through the other artery, clean through. As everybody can see, the artery is still here. The head is totally decapitated. We went completely through, leaving the bottom half, which is very, very difficult with this style of head. A lot of times this will come flying off. So we have a perfect, complete decap, which I'm extremely impressed by from such a small blade. So yes, this blade has the ability to be the most famous knife of its time. If you consider this a knife-sized blade, which it is, for it to do what it's done is extreme. This being a real Nepalese, Kukri, as used by the Gurkha warrior, I can see how it's approximately the same size as used modernly. I can see how it got so famous and how it could kill its enemies and put fear in the hearts of men when they ran into this on the battlefield over like a regular bayonet or something. As this thing will actually cause carnage that the bayonet couldn't possibly even dream of. I love the blade. It's great for cutting. You can actually find more of these on Medieval Shop if you want to go by there. We have some other models now. And I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I bid you farewell. For throwing. Now you do know you can damage handles with throwing, but this is pretty sturdy. So I would say in a pinch, if you had to throw it, it would throw like an axe, or you could even do a no-spin throw with it probably. Beautiful blade. Cut through the other artery, clean through. As everybody can see, the artery is still here. The head is totally decapitated. We went completely through, leaving the bottom half, which is very, very difficult with this style of head. A lot of times this will come flying off. So we have a perfect, complete decap, which I'm extremely impressed by from such a small blade. So yes, this blade has the ability to be the most famous knife of its time. If you consider this a knife-sized blade, which it is, for it to do what it's done is extreme.